Through These Doors is sponsored by Shields.
Good morning.
Hey, your daddy's home. I bet you're happy about that.
Yeah.
For protecting our lives, our liberty, and our freedom,
My daddy wanted me to give you this.
we all salute you.
Thank you very much.
To those who sacrificed, and to those still serving today, Shields says thank you.
I'm not at the top of my head now.
Gerson's got a boot on his car because he didn't pay his parking tickets.
Gerstich had about 4 or 5 parking tickets, so probably all within a week.
And I think just something that describes Gers is he keeps parking in the same spot over and over, the same spot that he got the boot at. So that's just Gers for you.
And he had to go sell his PS3 to get the boots off his car, so it's pretty funny.
Had a couple of problems with parking tickets and everything, but I think he's figuring it out now.
Back on the road for the 4th straight week. The University of North Dakota this time traveled west. Under the picturesque Rocky Mountains, North Dakota opened NCHC play at Colorado College at the World Arena. It was also a weekend that highlighted the freshman class, as the rookies scored all 7 goals in the series.
Thompson fired the shot, Nihama made the save, the rebound laid there for Shane Gersich. Welcome back to the lineup for the North Dakota freshman, as he scores his 2nd goal of the season to make it 1-0 UND. Picked up by Luke Johnson. 5-on-4 advantage into the middle. Backhander Chiswick scores! Bodies collide. The puck scooped up by Stetcher. He'll lead a 3-on-1 rush. Here's Stetcher on the right side. Gardner in the middle to Gardner. He scores! Lost it at center, and a good check by Wolanin, who sends Besser in with a great pass. He shoots and scores!
Since day one, we said we need them to contribute to our hockey team, and they're continuing to do that. And, they're being big factors in our hockey team. As we move along the season, we're going to need them to continue to keep producing, and hopefully good things will continue with that.
The competitiveness on Saturday, even between father and son, ramped up Saturday night. Freshman Shane Gersich and Christian Wolanin scored the goals, and Matt Harinkyu stopped 29 shots as UND left town with a 2-0 win and a series sweep.
I thought our team played a pretty solid game. It was definitely a tougher game than last night. They came with a little bit chippier attitude, and I thought our team just kind of stuck with it. It was kind of stubborn at times, but we kind of battled through some penalty trouble and ultimately got the win, which is the main thing.
It was Harinkyu's 2nd shutout of the season, as the defense locked things down in front of him. With 11 freshmen, there are plenty of new faces around Ralph Engelstad Arena this year.
Hi, I'm Shane Gersich from Chaska, Minnesota.
Chris Wilkie, Omaha, Nebraska.
My name's Mike Gornall. I'm from Irwin, Pennsylvania.
Best dressed? Not Matei. He's probably the worst, but Hayden Shaw's got some pretty good style.
Shawzy's got some good style, I think. I think he tries a little bit too hard on it, but he's got some good style.
Hayden Shaw, I'm from Woodbury, Minnesota.
My name is Matej Tomak. I'm from Bratislava, Slovakia.
Christian Wolanin, Rochester, Michigan.
Smart guy? I don't know. I don't think any of us are really that smart. Best grades is probably Matej Tomak. He tries pretty hard in school.
Smartest freshman. Oh, street smart. I'd probably say myself. Book smart. Mike Gornall's pretty smart, and Matej Tomek, both pretty smart kids in school.
Maybe Matej. He's kind of speaks English. He speaks English pretty well for not being here too long, and he's good in school and stuff. So
I think I got pretty good general education all back home, so but I wouldn't consider myself the smartest person of the group.
My name is Joel Janatuinen, Espoo, Finland. Danny Chartrand from Winnipeg, Manitoba.
I'm Rhett Gardner. I'm from Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan.
Brock Besser from Burnsville, Minnesota.
My name is Ryan Anderson. I'm from Roseville, Minnesota.
Smartest guy, it's a tougher one. Probably give that to Danny Chartrand. I think Joel's pretty smart in
Joel's
school.
Pretty smart. I don't know.
I'd like to think I am sometimes too. Same with Rhett.
I'd say we're all pretty dumb sometimes, though. I mean, we're all pretty innocent freshmen. I think if you ask the upperclassmen, they'll call us not the smartest bunch of freshmen, especially that there's so many of us.
I would say Danny Chartrand, probably. He puts in the most time towards his studies.
You know, besides myself, I think Danny kind of lays low, but I think he's pretty smart. He works hard in school.
I'd probably say Danny.
Probably Danny Chartrand.
Well, he's 21. He's the oldest one in our freshman class, so I think that definitely helps a little bit, but he just works really hard in school.
Funniest, Gersich is pretty funny. He's a clown. He's probably the least mature out of all of us, but he's fun to be around. He's a fun kid.
Definitely Shane Gersich. He's always saying some stupid stuff and making the guys laugh.
He's just kind of a goofball sometimes. Says the wrong things at the wrong times, but
He's just really loud. You never know what's gonna come out of his mouth. He doesn't really have a filter, so he can really just anything can come out of him.
I don't know. Just whatever pops into his head is always coming out. So it gives us all a pretty good laugh.
Oh yeah, it's definitely Shane Gersich, just because he's the dumbest.
I think Brock tries to be funny, but he's not very funny. But yeah, I think everyone's got their own sense of humor.
I think that'd be Gersich.
Yeah, I don't think he tries to be funny half the time, but just kind of stuff he does is pretty comical. Wilkie's the same way.
Yeah, I don't think they have much of a brain. They just kind of do stuff without thinking.
We have Gers and Wilkes, who are probably the two loudest humans I've ever met.
There's a lot of funny guys. Everyone kind of brings some to the table. Guy that makes me laugh the most, probably Christian Lannon.
Funniest, probably give that award to my roommate, Christian Lannon.
He just always has a joke to say for every situation, and more often than not, it's pretty funny. So
yeah, we all get along really well. There's a lot of us, so sometimes it's tough to stick together, but when we all are together, we have a blast.
Yeah, I think with such a big group that you can find a lot of cliques between the guys, but we seem to be pretty tight-knit. We all get along, and we spend a lot of time at the drink together after hours with study hall, and we're in the same classes, so we seem to be getting along just fine.
There's 11 of us, so it's tough to describe us all. We all have our different personalities, but we're fun to be around, fun to watch on the ice, so we got a good group.
a lot of guys, a lot of freshmen, so a lot of personalities. And I would say, as a whole, it's a very fun group to be around. It's rare for all 11 of us to be together at one time, but it's definitely a big number, a lot more than all the other classmen, especially the juniors.
This year we're just going to help contribute. I think we've been doing a good job so far, but just to play our role, whatever the coaches, whatever the upperclassmen ask of us, just to contribute in the best way possible. And I think that if we do that, we'll have a pretty successful season.
We have a really deep class. Obviously it's big, so we need to contribute to the team because there's so many of us. But you see guys like Brock, who obviously is an unbelievable player that produces on any given night, and I mean Shane and the defense, Christian and Hayden have been really good on the back end. And once Matej gets healthy, I think he'll show the fans why he's been a highly touted goaltender too coming in.
old rival rolls into town this weekend as North Dakota finally returns home for a series. Wisconsin brings its tough style and physical game to UND.
I think a team that's coming off of a couple wins against Arizona State, that's hungry, that's building confidence, and they play hard and they play heavy, and we have to be ready for that. I think we have to make sure that we play the game that we want to play, that's given us success, and it'll be a great weekend.
It's still early on in the season, so I think we're still focused on ourselves. We know they're a young squad over there with the big freshman and sophomore class, and they're a fast team, but at the same time we talk about being fast every day, so it's just going to come down to compete level, whether we want it more than them or if they want more than us. So we should have the fans involved with it for our side of the game, and we're excited about it.
History runs deep between these two teams.
Yeah, well, obviously we're not in the same league as them anymore, so it's kind of been a little less than it was when the teams were in the WCHA together. But going up here, just it's one of those big series where whenever Wisconsin comes to town, it's going to be a battle on both sides. So it's going to be exciting and a lot of fun this weekend playing them.
It should make for a fun atmosphere, especially for the fans who have been itching for a chance to cheer on their favorite team.
It's weird kind of. We've been on the road so much. We haven't had a Friday night game at home, so we're excited. We know the atmosphere is going to be off the charts. It always is. And we just got to channel that energy onto our side of the hockey game and use it to our advantage.